Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. What do you look for here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Steele with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Betts. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
1 out, base is empty. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Shohei Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Up the middle, Swanson fires over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Roki Sasaki. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nico Hoerner.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
John Birdie at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike two. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Over near the wall. And a foul ball. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Big stack center field. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that drops foul.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
There's the strike.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Cubs take the lead.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Fought off foul. That's out to center field. Edman makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Here at Wrigley Field, now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Muncy working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1, no strikes. Hernandez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
In for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Count's full.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Smith will handle the catching duties in this one. 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now
No,
1
that's a
and
ball.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the friendly
Leading off
confines.
for the
Bottom of the
Cubs,
second.
the
And now the
first
first baseman, Michael Busch.
Busch.
Sasaki with a stellar run late. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3,
That
but
is
when you're pumping
that's
high
shortstop.
90s, you'll get away with some of
Big.
those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swanson digs in. Down and away for ball one. Swanson went deep in his most recent game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That's in there. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Just missed. Pajes launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab, one down.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That one's in there. Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong flashes the leather on the run and catch. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Crow Armstrong.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Horner in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's towards center. Edman in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, John Birdie.
Next to hit, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's a stolen base. Next offering is fouled back.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Good eye right there. One out and a runner at second here in the second and final game of the series. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Right side, Pajes settles under this one, calls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a strike.
2-2.
That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Corner makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Whips it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Defense worked behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ian Happ up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The other way, and foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez nabs it, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max.
Not a lot of people know
Muncy.
this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Hernandez in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed.
That's inside.
The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Outside, 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
2-0.
Up. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. And there's one away. Amaya stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one just misses, and it's 1-2. Strike 3. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. But even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Steele back to work. That's to 3rd. Down the line, and it's foul. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. Seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
And just like that, the perfect game. Let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. There's a strike. Man at second. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one ripped. Armstrong grabs it on the run. Throw behind the run. They've got him doubled off. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the grab. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. To third. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Rips that one to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what,
now
if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Popped up. Rojas towards the line. Can't get to it. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Cubs,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Ian.
The Happ Daddy.
Happ.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the Dodgers will go. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Big RBI for him right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch, lifted in the air, right field, makes the play, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Birdie fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. Strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
Swing and a foul out of play. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Just missed.
1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Hernandez drop step going back. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through.
The center fielder, number 4.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's good hustle. And when talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Horner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Outside with a breaking ball. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball changeup curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
And next for the Cubs, John Birdie, 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. Runner on the go. Ground ball right side to second, but way too late. Safe there. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now
The right
Kyle
fielder, number
Tucker.
30, Kyle Tucker.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Edman racing over to make the catch. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Ryan
55.
Presley.
And he's got a nice
Ryan
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing
Presley.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hernandez
that's
up
a
for the
ball.
3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Presley, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's to 3rd. In plenty of time to 1st. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1st round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And there's a ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear. Down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that one.
Threw that
One
fastball
ball,
right
one
by
strike.
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Now a screamer into the outfield. They got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And
That's the
ball
ball.
1. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Kirby Yates into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground, a short. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ, former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a foul straight back. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know,
Batter
line
number
drives
7.
won't always find a hole,
Shortstop,
but the more you can hit the
Gatsby.
ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering upstairs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Inside. Ball 1.
No strike.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Swanson around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Amaya off of first with 2 away. That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Horner stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Out to center. Edman in position. Brings it in, and that's the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Chicago
It's the
Cubs,
top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
66.
Julian Merriweather. He
Julian
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Merriweather.
Now it's the second baseman,
Leading off for
Miguel
Los Angeles,
Rojas.
the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. The Cubs leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. And a strike in there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Miller, the right-hander, also getting loose. That misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Sets him down looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
There's a strike to Mookie.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball.
They're down to their final strike. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
That's 3.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to, as a ball player, 3 games or 4 games, but you split, you feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was a tie. We got to win, and we're out of here.
6-1 is your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week.